Chastity J, and I'm back with a quick message from God. So God wanted to give somebody some encouragement for y'all to start being more proactive and less reactive. And by that he meant like start using discernment more when it comes to maybe constructive criticism, hearing feedback, or even if you're listening to advice, a prophetic word, or you're in therapy and something maybe pull on your heartstrings. Start being more proactive and doing some self-reflection to figure out what is it that maybe I do need to do. I need to change. Why is it that pulled on my heartstrings? It made me uncomfortable. It made me feel some type of way. Because 9 times out of 10, it is something you may need to work on. You may need to sit back, do some self-evaluations, and see what is it within me, that keeps causing or I keep getting in these certain situations, because you have to be real with yourself. It's called accountability, self-accountability, and acknowledging when you are the common denominator in a lot of different situations. Like, it's not them. You can't blame everybody but yourself, because they may have added on and contributed to whatever the issue may be or the situation, but you're the common denominator, baby. So you need to start being more proactive and figure out what is it that Chastity needs to do to better myself or put myself in better situations and places versus being in the same thing or experiencing the same things repeatedly, because you're the common denominator. Now, on the other hand, y'all need to be less reactive, because sometimes we be too quick to pop off at the mouth, and y'all need to start fighting in the spirit versus fighting in the physical. And that is emotionally, that's spiritually, that's physically, all that. Start fighting in the spirit versus fighting so much in the physical. Like, y'all be so quick to pop off at your mouth, and you need to start praying and ask God to guard your mouth. Guard my mouth, God. I know I have to pray that daily, because the way that this mouth is set up, but I've grown a lot. But you need to start praying and asking God for guidance and help versus being so reactive every time it's something you don't hear, you don't understand, or you disagree with. Take it in, take in whatever the feedback is, sit with it, take it to God, and ask God to give you guidance on how to move forward with this situation. And if it's something you're questioning or you're second guessing or you're really pondering on it, 9 times out of 10, it may be some truth to it. It may not be completely 100% truthful, but it may have a little truth to it. So you need to, definitely check with God and take it to Him. Got a little deodorant. Take it to Him and see what is it within you. You need to be more proactive about, how do I need to grow? How do I need to change, heal? Sorry, y'all, my video got interrupted and I've made it to my destination, so it's a little dark because I'm in a parking garage. But yeah, y'all, start praying and asking God, what is it that I need to do so I could be less reactive and more proactive? Do some self-reflections. I know I used to do it and I need to get back to doing it. Is every 2 weeks or maybe once a month, I will write down things that I know that I need to work on and what progress have I made towards that situation. If it's I need to be more consistent, so I will start setting timers or multiple alarms, being consistent with being on time, like my time management, or being consistent when it comes to working out, being consistent with wearing my retainer. That was a big one. So I made sure every time I left the house to go to the gym, and even on days I did not go to the gym, as soon as I brushed my teeth, I would put my retainers in. And that way I could stay consistent with wearing my retainers versus, not wearing them at all. So I would do a self-reflection, whether it's every 2 weeks or once a month. I would journal and write down these things that I know I needed to work on. And I'll kind of follow up on it if it's something from the previous 2 weeks. What is it that I've been doing to work on those to make the change? And, I would give myself grace if I'm like, okay, I did the slightest thing the last 2 weeks to get better at this, being more proactive. And I would give myself grace and celebrate the small wins versus being so harsh on myself, like I ain't did nothing. Then that allows me to see where I need to continue working at so I can make more progress. But yeah, y'all, we need to just focus on being more proactive than reactive, because God is saying, like, where he's taking us, you need to be more proactive. You need to be more receptive of feedback, advice, recommendations. And as always, take it back to him and confirm with him, what is it that he needs you to do? Like, is that something that he needs you to focus on, or does it not resonate with you? But 9 times out of 10, if it pull on your heartstrings and make you feel some type of way, baby, it may be something that the Lord is telling you need to work on. So take that advice, take it back to God, as I always say, get confirmation from him, and make sure that things resonate for you, with you, and what God actually wants you to do. But just always take it back to him and get confirmation there. And special shout out to all of my subscribers. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying that God blesses y'all and he allows y'all to have an amazing holiday weekend. And yeah, y'all just continue being those amazing people. I should have parked right here. Those amazing people that God created y'all to be and accomplish the world, okay? Because life is too short and God has blessed us too much. All right, y'all.